A census is if you take a snapshot of a country at that given time, whoever is in the country that time will be counted, whether it be foreigners or Namibians. When we give out our results or the outcome of what is the population, we will say the population of Namibia is so much people, of which so many are Namibians and so many are foreigners. So this is what is the reference night all about. And why the snapshot is that if you take different snapshots, let's say today, tomorrow, the other day, that snapshot will be different because some people were in, some people were out. So what we are saying now, tonight, whoever slept in the country tonight will be counted as the population of Namibia. That is the methodology that we use. There are two types of methodologies. So you need to remember who slept in your household tonight, so that when people come tomorrow, or because this process goes for 2 weeks, or even after 2 weeks, then you remember who slept in your house tonight.
So right. Tonight is a very important night
waking up tomorrow morning.
Waking up tomorrow morning.
That's right.
Look, let's take it a step back. For those who don't understand, or for people that ask, like, why? Why are people coming to my door? Why do I need to be counted? Why is it so important, Alex? And I'm so sorry to digress a bit, but and also just to offer our viewers an understanding as to why this is important for the nation.
Yes, this is really important, first of all, for planning purposes. For example, just to start off with schools, we need to know how many children will be school-going children for the first time next year. This is the information that you get from the census, or even the year after, or the other years. So for planning purposes. So it's really for services that the government need to provide. That is very important. And then also to know where are the people located in the country, so that you know which region has got more people than the other. Then also for the academic and also the researchers, when you do your sample, you need to know it must be based on the population. Your sample must be representative of the population, otherwise it will be biased. So the census will tell you how many people are in region X. When you do your sample, when you draw a sample for any research, you also know that for that specific region there is an amount of people that are there. The percentage must reflect to that. So also for policy making, in terms of whether it's access to amenities, access to water. Yeah. This is what you get from the census, because this is a GIS-enabled census, meaning that location will also play a role here. That's why one of the thematic reports that we are going to bring out will be a proximity report to say how many people have access to water, or distances to water, or distances to schools. That is where the importance of the census comes in.
How in the past we did see a challenge for enumerators accessing farms, private farms in general. How do you see things panning out in this particular regard? Has this issue been addressed? Has the NSA engaged private farm owners in this particular regard? How is this going to fare out?
Yeah, we had a discussion with the Namibia Agricultural Union and also the Farmers Federation. We discussed in terms of the modalities, because they also wanted to understand, because they wanted to find out, is it not easier for us and for them, for people to get together, and then we actually ask the questions there for the interview of the census, and then they go back. But it's not that straightforward, it's not that simple, because we need to be at the locations also where we need to get the GIS coordinates to say, when we talk about proximities of everything, they need to have this is not only a population census, it's a population and housing census. So the houses will also be counted. Now within a farm, maybe we'll have more than one house that needs to be also counted, or what we call the dwelling units. And that's to say what type of houses it is also. That's why we need to be there. But what we have done with the farmers, we have spoken to the Namibia Agricultural Union, and then we are looking at modalities of how to also make sure that they are safe from their side. We need to communicate the information up front, who's going to go where from our site, at what time. We also don't want to go there when the farmers are maybe in the field and
Right.
we cannot get hold of them. So that communication is very important. Everyone who's arriving before 12 tonight will have to be counted in the country. Even if you are a tourist, you need to be counted. That's what the snapshot that we are talking about. And those people who slept in your household, they also need to be counted. And when I spoke about the census being a snapshot of the country, you can do the same in order to remember who slept in your house. You can take a snapshot of the people who were before you go to bed, and then you can save it for yourself or your family. And then when people come back, you can actually, you don't need to have a paper that you have written down, but you can go back to your picture that was saved on that day, on the night of the 24th, and remember these are the people who slept here. That's the one thing. We will also be looking at people who are arriving and leaving the country so that we can count accordingly. That is happening tonight. So there's an operation already tonight that we are busy with. We are also going to look at the homeless tonight also, because these people are quite nomadic. Maybe tonight they'll sleep here, tomorrow there. The police will be accompanying us because they know where these places are, who the people sleep, whether it's under the bridges, at police, maybe police stations also, or maybe in malls as well. So this is what we call the special population, including people in hospitals, in lodges, those where we count first because they move.
Yeah.
But for a person like you and I, we'll have to go to the households and find out who slept in your house on the night of the 24th of September.
Right.